time to mop up my miscellaneous sign stuff. Ahoy hoy everybody, and welcome to what it will be the last in my roundup of my autograph collection videos. From now on it will just be showing you new stuff that's come in. This is just various odds and sods that haven't fitted into any of the other videos. I'll start showing you some stuff here using the tripod on the table. Then I'm going to have to pick you up and show you bits and bobs dotted around my bedroom basically. So let's get cracking. So first up we have 3 signed VHSs. This one I bought through Junior Spurs magazine, and this is a video all about Glenn Hoddle, my favourite ever footballer, signed by Glenn. Unfortunately, as you can probably see, it was signed across the spine, and all the years it was facing out on my shelf, faded the middle part of the signature. This was an eBay purchase. This is Julian Clary's My Glittering Passage live DVD VHS, and inside it is signed to David. He included a receipt from when he bought it. I think he did a signing at HMV in Solihull. And then this next one is related to Julian Clary because it is the best of sticky moments. This I got in person. And this is signed by Philip Herbert, who is also known as Hugh Jelly, who appeared as Julian's sidekick in Sticky Moments. That's him there. Really nice guy. He said, "Do you want me to sign it as Hugh or as Philip?" I said, "Both, please." Okay, then we have some signed calendars. These first few were bought from the person's website that they share with their husband. And these are a few calendars for Strictly Professional Ola Jordan, signed by Ola on the cover of each one. That's 2017, that's 2016. And the last one she did was 2018. Then sticking with Strictly Professionals, this is Aliona Villani. On the previous video, or possibly the one before that, I showed you she did, in 2013, she did sort of a big poster size calendar, but it was just a single sheet with all the dates on it. But in 2014, she did a proper calendar, and I bought that signed through her website. Then these next two were through, what's the name of the place? CalendarGirlsUK.com, who specialise in calendar girls of glamour models and similar people, and they sell some of them signed. And I picked up this one by Helen Flanagan, who of course was in Corrie and still dips in and out occasionally, and she was in the Jungle. So this is signed by Helen. And this by Jessica Jane Clement, who's probably best known for being on The Real Hustle, and she also went into the Jungle. And then these next two called Who Girls calendars, and they're calendars of female Doctor Who companions that were sold through phantomfilms.co.uk, and both of them came, these are 2 consecutive years that they did these, and they both came randomly signed. So 2013's one was signed by this lady, but a different photo. I'll find it. For May, Annika Wills, who played Polly. And then 2014, they skimped a bit and the pictures were double-sided, but I did get 2 autographs. So they were, let's find them. Sophie Aldred, who played Ace, and Annika Wills again. My signed calendars. Then we got a few signed, what shall I call them, presentations I suppose. 2 of these were up on my wall for quite a while, and fairly recently come down when I put up my vinyl shelves. So first up, these were all presents. The first two from my mother, the last one from my cousin. This one is Barbara Carrera, who played Fatima Blush in Never Say Never Again. And Timothy Dalton, my favourite Bond. And then this is the footballer Clive Allen, who you may have seen in a recent video, one before last I think. I had a signed picture from that I received as a youth. Okay, so that's the bits I can show you flat here. Now you'll see lots of little cuts as I show you the rest of my stuff. Okay, and some of you may have seen this on the back of my door in various videos. This is a signed poster for Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, signed by Kevin Smith. As you can see, over the years it's a bit worse for wear, but I have lots of Kevin Smith autographs, and the autograph's intact anyway. I mean, I've even had to repair it with sellotape there. Above this door, and apologies for the dust, we have a couple of signed action figures. So we have Kevin Smith, and Sophie Aldred. This is a signed art drawing picture type thing, bit of artwork for Valil Shabalala, and apologies if I said her name wrong. So she was in The Next Doctor. She was a surprise guest at a London Film and Comic Con. She was on a separate stall. She was on the stall of heartworksart.com, and she was there raising money for charity basically. She was lovely, had a nice little chat with her, and for £15 I think I bought this that she signed, and then I think I gave them a bit more for the charity they were raising money for. This I've shown fairly recently. This is a snooker ball signed by Richard Herring, the comedian, in various guises. Okay, this I've had some questions about when people have seen it. So this is a little presentation I've put together of some signed Prince related bits I've received. So at the top we have a drumstick signed by Michael Bland, who was Prince's drummer in the 90s and now drums with Soul Asylum, and although that's his name there, the actual signature is there in silver. Then that is a sax reed signed by Eric Leeds, who was Prince's saxophonist. That is a guitar pick signed by Paul Peterson, who was in The Time and The Family. He was the original singer of Nothing Compares to You. And then that is a set of drumsticks signed by Sheila E., Prince's former fiancée and drummer and solo artist in her own right, signed in her backwards writing. They were all pledge rewards from various campaigns. This is a signed photo of the Tottenham Hotspur 1984 squad. Apologies for reflections of the lights and the darkness. It's the best I can do. This was a Christmas present. Basically, I know exactly when this was signed because all these people, bar Steve Archibald, were at a Collectomania, and I did meet them all individually there. And then they were also selling prints already signed by Steve Archibald, who was meant to be at the event but then couldn't make it. Apologies for the shortness of breath, I'm clambering about. So it was nice to have this print signed by everybody all together. Let's go over here. This is a signed print that I purchased first time I saw Danny Baker live, who I'm a big fan of. This is to do with a game that he used to play on his radio show, and every one of these had a special unique message on and was signed. And then I'm looking about and I think I'm going to say the word finally. Yes, I think finally we have this, which is a football boot, not a match-worn football boot or anything, just a football boot, signed by Harry Kane. Okay, so that's all the miscellaneous bits and bobs, I believe. Yep, let's flick the camera around and I'll round this up. Okay, Where are we? Okay. Yep, so apologies for shakiness. I'm not bringing my tripod back in here. That's it. That is basically my autograph collection shown over however many videos this has been. The only bits I haven't shown on separate videos are my signed vinyl, but I have shown all that when I showed my vinyl collection, and signed DVDs and Blu-rays, and again I'm showing those as I go through my collection. Basically it's just because they're not separated, you know, the signed items aren't separate from everything else, so it would be an absolute nightmare to go through and find them all. Yeah, if there's anything that you want to see in more detail, just go to my website mpharris.co.uk. That'll link through to my Flickr account where everything is in albums of various you know, genres or alphabetical or however you want to find it. Basically you'll find it through there. Yeah, so video wise I will be doing my monthly updates when appropriate, as I have been anyway, and my Martin Meets videos as and when I meet celebrities. But otherwise that's it for the autograph videos en masse, the weekly updates. So as you've probably noticed, these have been going up on Wednesdays. I will from roughly next week onwards, depending on when I start filming them, I will be using Wednesdays for my more, what I would call my more fun videos, so not my collection videos. So that'll be mainly film, TV and music, nearly entirely film, TV, and mostly probably music related videos, top 10s, reviews, that sort of stuff. So yeah, I'm looking forward to getting cracking on those properly. But yeah, thank you for watching these videos. If you've watched them all, well done. Yeah, like, comment, subscribe, all that sort of stuff. Yeah, thanks. Bye.